Hello, welcome to today's Vinyasa Yoga practice. My name is Tani, and today I'm leading you through a mixed level flow class, meaning you're going to have a lot of options, so always take the options that work best for you. We're going to be working on improving both flexibility and strength, and then always finding that balance between the two. This is day 18 of our Yoga Fitness Challenge. I am so proud of you for those of you who are doing it. If you stumbled upon this class and are not familiar with the challenge, I'm going to put some details in the description box below. But for now, let's get started. We're going to begin in child's pose. Taking the knees nice and wide, big toes touching. Lowering the head down to the mat or maybe on the backs of the hands. Softly close your eyes. Begin to turn your focus to your breath. Beginning to lengthen both the inhale and the exhale. The power of our breath brings both energy, but it also can bring a sense of calmness. So bring some peace into your space, into your minds. And as we practice today, let's let that word gratitude stay near the front of our thoughts. Gratitude for our bodies and what they do for us every single day. And let go of any expectations of maybe what you think you should look like or what you should be able to do, and instead, just being grateful for what we have today. Begin to extend your arms forward and walk your arms over to the right, lengthening through that left side body, maybe leaving the hands separated or stacking the left hand on top. And breathe into that side body. And walking the hands over to the other side. Again, hands separated, or maybe the right goes on top of the left. Bringing the arms back forward. Start to spread those fingers. Find length in the arms and throughout the back. And then rise up, bringing the knees in, lower down into Sphinx pose. Forearms on the mat, shoulders over elbows, turning our gaze forward. Be sure you're lengthening the space between the ears and the shoulders. If the shoulders have collapsed, go ahead and slide them down your back. Lowering the chest, bring your hands by your sides and lift into Cobra. Elbows remain slightly bent, hips down. Lower the chest. We're going to lift into Cobra again, but this time lift the hands up off the floor as well. So you're actively pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. Feel the strength in your back as you lift the chest any amount off the floor. Hands come down, press up, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. Feet hip distance apart, hands shoulder distance. Lift the tailbone. Remaining in down dog, take it to a wide down dog by taking the feet to the edges of your mat. Continue to press the hips up. Begin to walk your hands backwards towards your feet. Once the heels are down, relax the top of the head towards the floor. Cradle those elbows. Just hang heavy. If it feels good to move, move. If not, just stay right here. Just begin to open up the back of the body. Bringing the hands towards the mat, turn the toes out, lower the hips. Doesn't have to be real deep into a yogi squat. I'm going to keep my hands on the floor for support for now. And then straighten the legs, turn the toes back forward into that wide forward fold. Again, lift the toes, turn them out wide, drop the hips, yogi squat, press it up, toes turn forward, wide fold. One more time, drop it down maybe a little bit deeper. And then lift, toes turn forward, forward fold. Begin to walk the hands out. Bring the feet in, hip distance apart, to supported plank with the knees to the mat. So supported options are always a great place if you need them. Start to bend the elbows lower to the mat. Lift for cobra. Press up and back for downward facing dog. Look forward and step to the top of your mat. Lengthen the spine like you're trying to look over the edge of your mat. Hands can be on the shins, on the floor, maybe even a block. Forward fold. Inhale, rising up, high mountain pose. Bringing the arms to your sides into mountain Tadasana. If you're not near the top of your mat, move there. Sun Salutation Series or Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your back. Exhale, fold. Step the feet back to plank or supported plank. Shift forward, lower to Chaturanga, or maybe you choose to lower to the floor. Flip your feet over, upward facing dog or cobra as an option, downward facing dog. Take 3 to 5 breaths. On that next inhale, lift the heels, look forward, step the right foot, then the left, lengthen your back. Forward fold. Inhale, rising up, high mountain. Mountain pose, arms float to your sides. Legs firm. Again, inhale, reaching up. Swan dive, forward fold. Lengthen your back. Forward fold. Stepping left foot back, then right, high plank. Shifting forward, Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Down dog. And again, we take 3 to 5 breaths. Breathe deeply. Looking forward, lift the heels, bend the knees, step or float, feet to hands. Forward fold. Inhale, rising up. Mountain pose. We're going to flow through that series one more time. Inhale, breathe in, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, long spine. Exhale, fold. Stepping back to plank pose. Shifting forward, Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Looking forward, step or float, feet to hands. Forward fold. Inhale, rising up, high mountain. Mountain pose, arms to your sides. As you inhale, sit back into chair pose, arms extending. Start to feel the strength in your legs. Begin to lift the left heel. Now choose to stay here, or maybe lift the left foot off the floor. Find your balance and your strength through that right leg. Eyes forward. One more breath. Step the left foot back, find warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. So hips are square. Arms extending, front knee bent, back heel down. Warrior two, open to the side. Most of us will have to open that left foot as well. Begin to lean forward and come into side angle. So you're always welcome to bend the elbow. Maybe it comes down to the ankle or the floor. Just be sure wherever you're placing your hand, you haven't made it into a forward fold. Alignment over that forward right leg. As we find our strength here, you're going to have the option to rotate the palm behind you and maybe add a half bind. Keep finding that breath. Both legs strong. Straighten the right leg for triangle pose. Maybe you keep the bind, maybe you extend the arm. Gaze up to the sky if it's comfortable for your neck. And as we hold this pose, maybe you want to work a little bit more on core strength. So take that right hand out in front of the chest. This is just an option. Breathe. Reverse warrior, reach it up and back. Rebend into that right leg. High lunge, circle that back arm forward, lift the back heel. High lunge. Bringing the hands down to either side of the foot. Drop the left knee to the mat. Kick the right foot behind you. Meet me in bird dog pose with the left arm forward and right leg back. Take a breath in, begin to flow, bring that elbow in to touch the knee for 1. Lengthen out. Exhale 2. And breathe 3 more. Hold the pose. Taking the hand down, foot down, step back to high plank. Lift your hips for downward facing dog. So from here, we're going to widen our hands to the edges of the mat. Your arms are going to be bending wide as we lower the head to the mat and press up. Great for strengthening your shoulders, your upper back. Just bend your elbows as much as you can with control. Knees could always come down if you need to. We've got 3 more. 2 and 1. Hands come back in. Staying in down dog or option to flow through your plank, through chaturanga, through your back bend of up dog, and downward facing dog. Looking forward, bring your feet to your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, rising up, high mountain. And mountain pose. Sit back into chair. Maybe the second chair we come even deeper. Begin to lift the right heel. Notice the shift in your balance. Stay or maybe lift, balancing on that left leg. Breathe, find that strength. Grateful for where we are today. Step back, warrior 1. Big step back. Front knee bent. Warrior 2. Opening that back foot to the side. Begin to reach forward, side angle. Option to add that half bind, grabbing onto the thigh. Straightening the leg for half bound triangle or extend that arm up. Again, we're grateful for where we are today. No frustration, no expectations of where we think we should be. And then that last option to extend that left arm out in front of you, that unsupported triangle. Inhaling, rising up, reverse warrior, bend into that front leg. Eyes up, light touch on that back leg, and then sweep it forward, lifting the back heel. Meet me in a high lunge. So the feet are parallel. They're like railroad tracks rather than a tightrope. If they're too close to an alignment, it's going to be a lot harder for you to balance. Taking the hands to the mat, right knee to the mat. Meet me in bird dog pose as the left leg kicks back, right arm forward. Big transition. Take your time getting here. Belly lifting. Breathe in, and as you exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale in. Inhale, lengthen. 3 more. And hold your pose. Release, meet me in a high plank, and then downward facing dog. So this time we're going to do what I call turbo dogs. So rather than take the arms wide, you will bend the elbows, and I want you to imagine if you have a beach ball underneath you that you're trying to squeeze with the elbows. So breath in. As you exhale, see if you can bring the forearms near to the floor, elbows squeeze in, press up. Again, lower and press. Lower and press. Really working on our strength here. You could always take the knees to the mat. Let's do 3 more. There's 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Look forward. Bring your feet to your hands. Immediately sit back into chair pose. Bring your feet and knees together. So I really want you to glue through that center line into the center of the body. Hands to heart. You can press your palms together. Sink a little deeper. So we're going to breathe in and add a twist. So I want you to take your right elbow and maybe tap the left knee. Come back up. Now switch. Left elbow taps the right knee. And switch. Twist. Center. Twist. Center. Continue. Squeeze. Maybe drop your hips a little more. And rise it up, mountain pose. Shake that out. We're going to do 1 more set. We're going to shoot for about 8, but again, do your best. No rush. Inner thighs, everything's engaged, everything's squeezing in, hands to heart. Drop into your chair pose. Breathe in, exhale, twist. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. And center, continue. Little deeper in the hips. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Mountain pose. Bring those feet back, hip distance apart. We're going to sit back into chair. Lift your heels up, and we're going to start to lower all the way down. Take your hands down when you need it. Hold, hold, hold. Can we hold fine balance and big toe balance? Arms extending. If this doesn't work for you, again, gratitude for where we are today. That's all that matters. Hands to the mat. Step back. Meet me in a high plank or a supported plank. Heart drawing forward, shoulders, elbows, wrists align. Roll to the right side, left arm comes up, side plank. And work your way to the other side. Roll to the left, right arm up, side plank. Bring it down, lower your body to the mat. Extend the arms to your sides, lift into locust pose. So just like we did that unsupported cobra, but we just also lift the back of the legs up for locust. A few more breaths. If you want to bend the knees and take it to bow, you're welcome to. If not, remain in your locust. And lower from your pose, child's pose. Sit it back, hips to heels. Good job. Begin to lift up, and we're going to do frog pose today. So you're going to want to face the long edge of your mat. Take your time getting into this pose. Okay, I'm going to work you into it. Hands come down, start to widen your knees, and you want your ankles and knees in alignment best you can. And then bring your forearms down. And if you want to make it more intense, try to send the hips back. If you need to make it less intense, come forward. And obviously, if you needed extra padding for your knees, depending on the thickness of your mat, you can always roll your mat or use a blanket. If I'm going to be honest with you, this just really is not my favorite pose, but it is so good for your hips, for maintaining mobility in those hips, and obviously flexibility as well, especially in those inner thighs. It's a deep stretch. Continue to hold and breathe. To come out of the pose, we come forward, bring the heels in, then the knees in, and have a seat. Shake that out. I know it's intense, and we don't do that pose very often. Wanted to be sure that I brought it into this challenge. Seated fold, sit up tall, arms over your head, and then hinge forward from the crease of the legs into your seated fold, drawing that heart forward. And breathe. Start to roll down onto your back with control. Bring the feet in closer to the glutes, knees over ankles. Press through the feet to lift the heels, then bring your shoulders together and down your back for bridge pose. Lowering down, reclining butterfly. Bottoms of feet connected, knees drop wide. Lifting the knees. Let's do one more bridge pose. Press hips up. Remain in your bridge, or for those of you who want to practice that wheel pose, hands up by the ears, palms down, elbows up, and then press evenly through the hands and the feet. Coming out of your pose, knees to chest. Keeping the knees together, arms can come wide. Drop both knees over to that right side. You might have to pick your hips up, shift them to the left, drop both knees to the right. And knees come up, moving to the other side. So maybe shift the hips to the right, drop both knees over to the left. And then coming back, knees to chest, hands to shins. Lift the shoulders up, come into that ball, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Tighten every muscle in your body. And then let it go, extending the legs, arms at your sides, Shavasana. Our final resting pose. Closing the eyes, just letting your normal breath return. And if the tendency is for you to rush off, I'm going to encourage you to stay. So important that we learn and practice the benefits of rest and stillness, even if it's just for 1 minute. So bring yourself into that relaxed state, and I will be back with you in just a moment. So you are welcome to stay, or if you're with me, let's go ahead and begin to awaken the body, fluttering the eyes open, moving the fingers, the toes, and then bringing the feet in and roll to your side into that resting fetal position. Pausing here for just a moment to again revisit that word of gratitude. Grateful for our bodies and whatever else it is you're thankful for today. I'm going to encourage you to recognize that as you go about the rest of your day. Then help yourself up to have a seat. You did beautifully. say it every class, I know, but you did. You showed up, you moved, and I am so proud of you. Let's take a breath in together, bringing the hands to our heart center. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thanks again and have a blessed day.